Rust? Rust, where are you? Rust? Where are you? Rust, turn on the lights. Rust? Fine. I'll turn them on.
It's bright. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Russ.
So today we're going to be talking about Splinter Cell Blacklist.
What?
But I feel like a lot of people don't know. Actually, that's dumb. Most people know what Splinter Cell is, right?
Not
it's about
really.
a dude. He's an old dude. He's got gray hair. He's a spy. He sneaks around trying to be super stealthy, saving the world from terrorists and such.
And in different versions of the game, his degree of stealth may vary.
This is sort of like a best of Splinter Cell because it lets you be an action dude, or it lets you be a stealth dude, or it lets you be a stealth murder dude.
And the Blacklist is a secret list that the bad guys have of the top officials they're gonna kill.
That's not what the Blacklist is. You haven't played enough of the game.
Okay, what's the Blacklist?
So there's a list of locations around the world that they're gonna hit if US doesn't pull their troops out of everywhere.
It's
That's
not to
the
be
Blacklist.
confused with the CBS show with the same name.
That no one knows
that
about.
has the same plot.
It hasn't even aired yet. How do
Okay.
people even know about it?
I do because maybe I'm James Spader fan #1. That's my instant message screen name. Hit me up anytime you want to talk about James Spader. One of the beloved Splinter Cell thingamajigs is the multiplayer mode
Spies versus Mercs.
I fucking hate
It's
you.
Spies versus Mercs. I love this mode. So it was first introduced in Pandora Tomorrow,
Oh yeah.
which was
How
a
could we
pretty
forget?
crappy game apart from this multiplayer mode. Basically, it's asymmetrical multiplayer. So you have one side playing as mercenaries,
What?
and they play as like a first-person shooter, and then you have Spies, which is like a third-person shooter, more comparable to like Splinter Cell standard play.
Here's the problem. I didn't know this, so the first time I played it, I was a merc.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna shoot them, and I was running down the thing, chasing a spy.
Yeah.
What I didn't realize was he was baiting me, and then another spy popped up and stabbed me in the
Clever
neck.
girl.
Clever girl, clever girl. And then I was like, clever girl.
Did I mention there were Raptors in this game? Toronto Raptors.
Fuck this. There's also a cooperative mode.
Yeah.
And in that mode, you can play with a friend online. Or if you want to punish yourself, you can play locally on one television. And then you'll be like, I'm doing my best. And Freshik will be like, why do you keep screwing it up? I just want to have fun. And you're like, I'm trying. And he's like, I'm done. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Yeah, you're just really bad. You're bad at video games.
Great impressions of you. Splinter Cell Blacklist is the first game from Ubisoft Toronto, which I guess was like basically made to create Splinter Cell games now that Ubisoft owns the Tom Clancy brand essentially for video games. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when Microsoft, when 343 had to make a Halo game, and they were like, what we'll do is everything.
Yeah.
Just to show that we know how to do it confidently.
Yep.
One thing they didn't bring back though, Michael Ironside.
I know, I love him and his gruff voice, and he's like, I'm a super spy, I was in Total Recall.
I can't imagine just being replaced.
Yeah, me neither.